Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed Edition. I'm your Game Master Darius. Last we left off, we have arrived at Rock Tunnel, and it is going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Types of Pokemon match up differently with you, but I think we have already read Pokemon Evolve. No one is... Yeah, okay, that's right. Spoke to you for the Everstone. It's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I did a little bit of cleaning up between episodes. Most notably, you'll notice that I have a couple of Pokemon that are not necessarily supposed to be here. That is because I found a download of someone's save and said, screw it, I'm going to import those. I'm probably not going to use the Charmander and Squirtle, as, you know, it's just Charmander and Squirtle. Bellsprout, and I got a Sand Shrew and updated to Sand Slash. And I didn't catch it on camera, probably should have. Caught a Voltorb, which is actually probably going to be added to the team for a little while, because we kinda need to be able to see. Yeah, let's move P out for the time being. Shift. Place. Yeah. That one's just going to be what we like to call in the back in the day the HM slave. Let's see, Pokedex, because we had gotten the Charmander. The time it is born, a flame burns on the tip of its tail. Its life would end if the flame were to go out. I kind of hate the fact the internet just kind of devours that hole. Like, yep, Charmander's flame is out. It's dead now. Yep, that's the implications. When it retracts its long neck into its shell, it squirts out water with vigorous force. That's a Squirtle, alright. Nope. And then Sand Shrew. I did pull out, I say pull out. I caught another Spearow and leveled it up to Fearow. Huge and magnificent wings can keep it aloft in the sky. It can remain flying a whole day without landing. Yeah, that thing's slightly terrifying. I won't lie. Here we are. Sand Shrew burrows and lives underground. If threatened, it curls itself up into a ball for protection. Area unknown because it's not in this version. Sand Slash. Adept at attacking with its spines on its back and its sharp claws while quickly scurrying about. Man, I keep on... Pokemon are not really all that tall most of the time. Like, I'm pretty sure even Charizard... I remember Charizard being not exactly all that tall either. Down. I forgot how sometimes non-reactive some of these controls are. TM case, open, flash. I'm going to teach that to Nemo. I could teach it to Camellia or Cleo. Thing about that is I don't want to. I am going to use Nemo until we get through the rock cave, and then that's it. Matter of fact, give me a second. Now I'm pulling out a map because even with the Flash team, back in the day, I had a really bad time going through it, and I refuse to try to suffer that again. Now mind you, in the Game Boy version, we didn't even get this little swirkle. It was just, oh hey, complete pitch darkness. Whatever shall we do? And now we have Flash, which does the entire screen. Think crap it for that. Let's see. We start there. Okay. Geodudes. Lots of Geodudes. This is probably going to be Scarlet's. There's Geodudes here, and then there's... I want to say Machops. Yep. Repel. And I think the dude here is a scientist, which means he's going to have poisonous Pokemon. So if you didn't grab a Mankey at the start of the game, you can grab one here. Seismic toss. Ew, the low kick that does 8 damage. Not much of a threat, considering we're like level 30-ish. Oh wait, no. This might be a Pokemaniac. Pokemon fight, ready, go! Yep, Pokemaniac. Pokemaniacs are a little bit upsetting. I have consistently remembered Cubone being an absolute pain in the ass as a kid. Guess that's not so much the case when you have a Pokemon that's like 8 levels higher than them. Ooh, Slowpoke on the other hand, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. It is a water type. Water Psychic. Dumbest looking mofo that you might have possibly seen, but if I remember correctly, its special defenses, it's... Okay, never mind. I use Camellia mostly for the weakness. Game over. For you. I think so far the biggest pain in the ass ones are going to be the Mankeys. You know, unless I actually use Karate Chop. Seismic Toss is great, but God help you, it's not going to one-shot shit. Probably not even this Zubat. Alright, resistance. Ew, stop at me. Get chopped in the face. Now I could also just use repels through a majority of this place, but Alright, there's a little bit. I'm actually gonna swap over to Camellia. Like everyone else needs levels, but Camellia is actually really close to a level up. Or not level up. Evolution. Get Razor Leaf. Oh, that does a lot less damage than I thought I was going to do. That did a lot less damage than I thought I was going to do. It is level 16. That's kind of the real kicker right there. It's like, ah, yes. My level 30 Ivysaur should be able to take care of this level 16 Zubat. It might have to do with its typings. Like was it poison type as well? Yep, poison flying. I think poison is somewhat resistant. Oh, we're not gonna worry about that and face off against this jerk. I draw illustrations of Pokemon when I'm home. Behold, the entire Pokemon fanbase. Elia. Murder. Yeah, I think this place was just really annoying for me to get through as a kid. Ugh, I'm exhausted. To the point I definitely remember having put down the game for a significant duration of time. Am I talking about OG or am I talking about FireRed? Don't recall anymore. I don't often come here, but I will battle you. Good for you. Martha. Martha with an Oddish. Sure. Not affected by freaking Leech Seed. Is it because it's a... That makes no sense. I don't know why it doesn't affect it.
No, because it's also a plant type.
By that logic, Razor Leaf wouldn't affect it either. Critical hit, not very effective. And this is why we bring in multiple types of Pokemon. Garito. I actually didn't have a real name for the second Yari. I was just like, Yarito. That works. A bit. Bulbasaur. I had one of those. Can't yet decide whether or not it was a bad decision to go with a Bulbasaur. I guess we'll find that out when I get to the Elite Four and whatnot. Oh, I lost. And now to unparalyze. I won't lie. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to keep on using Camellia through my entire adventure. Don't get me wrong. Its evolution is going to be fantastic. But at this exact moment, I'm just a little bit nonplussed by everything it's doing. Ow, 3 damage. I don't know, maybe I also just... I guess when I said that I don't have one that I don't particularly enjoy for the starter Pokemons in this generation. Do you know about Pokemon cosplay? I'm sure you're going to tell me. That, even though I said, ah man, I actually really like pretty much all the starters in this generation. Might have fibbed a little bit. I don't know. Also, it would give me an excuse to use something literally anything other than a starter. Ah, goody, smokescreen. Charmander getting Metal Claw is one of those moves by the devs of this game that made me go, you know what? Thanks, I suppose. Also, you didn't evolve your Charmander to a Charmeleon? Cubone. Alright, this one's gonna be an easy slay. Yes. Alright, level 31. I think it evolves at level 32. Well, that's that. Pokemon cosplaying and dressing up as Pokemon for fun. Clefairy is a favorite. Really, Clefairy is the favorite. I don't know, for some reason I never really pictured Clefairy as the fave. That might also just be because I have a little bit of a disdain for Pokemon that turn into fairy types in the newer games. Bad. I don't know. Never really liked some of the new stuff like that. Ah yes, fairy types. Woo. My Pokemon techniques will leave you crying. Ah yes, your Pokemon technique of a Geodude. Does it know self-destruct? Then I might worry. I won't lie also, this entire... I give you're a better technician. This entire Let's Play might end up just being a reason for me to gripe about Pokemon. Or just become a whole, oh, here's the thing about modern day Pokemon I don't like. Alright, talk to this other dude. Hit me with the best shot. Fire away. I feel like I gotta legitimize my not liking of the fairy types a little bit. Fire types have just always kind of been meh. And yet they have become some of, if not the strongest sometimes when it comes to... like, at least when it comes to typing. Because hear me out. Dragons. Dragons used to be a big goddamn deal. When a Pokemon was a dragon type, fade away! Oh, he did do the line. That's a Pat Benatar thing. When they did introduce them, if I recall correctly, they are immune to dragon type movings? It's gonna go a long way, kid. So you got a Pokemon that more often than not will just one-shot the creature that's weak against it. Okay, that's not uncommon. But on top of that, it's also immune to the stab bonus of that Pokemon. I don't know. I guess I just feel that's a little bullshit. And I guess too, it's also a case of, hey, level 32. What Pokemon are now basically gods among things now that they're able to just casually slay dragons. But I also suppose that's the meta when it comes to modern Pokemon at the least too. Machop. I suppose I could have kept Pierre for all the Machops in here, but eh.
Ow, karate chopped.
Then you whip. Lenny defeated. No, you win. Camellia is evolving. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, look at her. That is Camellia, the Venusaur. I probably could have held off for some different moves for her, but again, I'm now 100% sure that I'm going to keep using her through the entirety of this adventure. Vin Whip. Have I encountered any wild Machop while I was here yet? Maybe I'm lost in here. Yeah, I know that feeling, sir. And unfortunately, you've decided to pick a fight with a random kid in the dark tunnel that happens to have a thing that is probably going to be crushing everything that you have. I don't know. I guess I also just have a problem with any Pokemon thing that is immune to another Pokemon thing. Like, sure, some of them make sense. Electric types can't be paralyzed with electric moves. Poison types can't be poisoned, that sort of thing. That makes sense. But when a move is just straight up doesn't affect a Pokemon, I don't know. Ease up, what am I doing? Which way is out? I'd say follow me, but you're probably not gonna in the first place. You know what? Let's put Ivy up front. Ain't gonna have the stab bonus, but she's going to have the... Hello, Onyx. Oh, level 13. This might be unfortunate for you. Don't get poisoned. Because you're level 13. If I hit you with a bite, you're gonna die. If I double kick you, you're gonna die. Now is where I really wish that I did keep Pierre in the party. Because Camellia is going to kill her. Cleo is definitely going to kill it. Faint, bite, cut, vine whip, poison powder. Probably should have had that thought in my brain. Now, if I swap out to Yarito, the problem there is that flying types are weak against rock. Because of that old adage of, I guess, two birds, one stone. So, what? Yeah, kind of figuring not. Let's try for a bite. Yep. Ah, Ivy, you're killing too hard. Killing just a little bit too hard. Outsiders like you need to show me some respect. No. Burn it. Freaking punk. Show me respect. Dude, we just met in a dark tunnel. Ugh. Them stab bonuses are really, really nice. Because I think the stab bonus increases the base damage of the attack by 50%. Could be wrong. But hey, level ups also work. As long as they don't explode is kind of my thing right now. Can they do not go boom? Okay, more rock throwers. Double kick. Okay, what are some of the chances of some of the Pokemon in here? Geodude, Mankey, Machop, Onix. Yep. I give. Now what do we learn? Maybe don't pick on random kids that you find in the dark. That's just good etiquette in general, actually. Okay. Maybe it'll be Machop. Okay, another Mankey. That works too. So later on we could come back and rock smash all the rocks that are in here. I don't think many of them are going to have anything great, but there's a chance that if we hit them, either Geodudes or Gravelers come out. That'd be relatively fine. They'd be significantly higher level though. Alright. Then just south. Another Geodude. There's like 3 more fights and then we're basically out of here. Not counting wild encounters, of course. Boo. Do you know how you can avoid getting lost in the mountains? You can bend twigs as trail markers. Do, 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 do. Jigglypuff. That's also a normal type, which is also weak to fighting moves. Oh, bad Jesus. Kick that goddamn Jigglypuff like a soccer ball. Pidgey. Now that's gonna be less issue-ish. It's not gonna be affected all that much by double kick because flying type. Then we'll bite it. Chicken of the city. Meowth. Okay, that one we can also kick. Kick. Oh, Jesus. Listen. Ivy, you're doing a great job. That was overkill. Oh, I did my best. Alright, so from here we want to go here to talk to this dude? Is it dude? Oh, okay. I see what it is. Assuming I don't kill this Machop, I'm gonna catch it. Another bite. Don't crit. Low kick. Ouchie. Just try to put it in the red. Don't die. And perished. Okay. Ah. When you're up in a rocky mountain like this, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders stumbling down on you? That'd be like, whoa! Total terror. You don't seem to be scared. Want to try using a rock slide? Yep. This kid is a rock slide tutor. I don't got anything that I want to teach right now. Mostly because some of the Pokemon that I would want to use already have the ability to learn it just later on down the road. Oh, I suppose I could have also traded to make Graveler into a Golem. And that's definitely something I've never done, is raise either... Hey, Max Ether. Alakazam, Machamp, rather. Or Golem. Can you beat my power? I don't know, you're yet another hiker. Now I got pissed off spiky dog thing. I'm not exactly sure what the Nidoran line is supposed to be. I know that the king is very Godzilla. Poison Sting. Had to kill that Machop, didn't you? Well, level 30. Another Geodude. Geodude right now is my surprised face. Oh my god, another Geodude. And a little bit annoyingly, there is one more fight. Oh, grab that. There we go. Actual experience points. Double the kick. Double the fun. Ah, defense girl. The go-to. Bonk. Bonk. I think sometimes one of the kicks of a multi-attack thing can miss. Oops, out muscled. And you have a Pokedex? I want one too. You know, I always thought that these things were supposed to be like in basic production. Not to a point where you could theoretically go and get one. Oh, it is Psychic type already. Okay, that works. Very much in my favor. Also, I lied. There is more than just the one fight remaining here. More like 3, again without random encounters. I know, I'm terrible. I lied. But hey, at the least Ivy is going to get some mad levels. Bite. It's so... I don't know, it's a little weird to me sometimes that the Nido line in this game is so prominent. Shoot, I'm so jealous. And yet, they don't really get any moves that are good for them until, like, get a king, not a queen. Eek, don't try anything funny in the dark. Man, I'm holding my Voltorb like a lantern. Anything funny in the dark. That said, now we've only got a couple of fights. I just gotta, you know, get through them. You know what's the thing I always forget when deciding to do some leveling ups? It's turning off battle animations. But I guess that's also my way of telling whether or not something has hit, besides just looking at their HP bar. It was too dark. I saw Machop in the tunnel. Good for you. Yeah, Pokemon, let's start. Okay. Just jump right into a fight. Oh, of course you'd have 4. I'm not sure why I went with a double kick. But hey, you got poison pointed. Oh. Remember earlier where it was like, man, it's a flying type, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. I keep on forgetting about the normal side. Yeah. Supposed hot take. Pidgey should just be flying type. Hell, Spearow should just be flying type. Spearow and Fearow should probably, in fact, be dark type, but... Oh, we're ready to change the typing of several Pokemon to make them into fairy types, but now, updating something into another typing that would make sense, that's just too much work. Get flinched. I think we're gonna have Ivy level up a second time. You play hard. By the time we get out of here, at the least. I'm actually kind of surprised there aren't many in the way of hidden items in here. Oh boy, here we go again. Fight. Okay, super, not very effective. As long as you don't crit, we can capture ourselves in the job. Don't know what the hell we're gonna end up calling her, because once again, it's just a save file of the female Pokemons. Alright. Superpower Pokemon. Its whole body is composed of muscles. Even though it's the size of a human child, it can hurl 100 grown-ups. That is considerable. Alright, give me a moment to figure out a name. I mean, this is gonna be a bit on the nose, but it's going to make sense. Or at the least make sense to anyone that knows what a Machop looks like. I came this far looking for a wild Pokemon. Girl, you are in the middle of a cave. Just so you know. Double kick. Kick the cat. Maybe don't kick your cat. Do not kick cats. As a quick way to get all the hatred from existence. Double kick, double kick. Seriously, why the hell is the Nidoline in general, rather, not, like, poison fighting? That would've been cool.
Oh, because then they couldn't make any interesting poison fighting Pokemon later on.
A paralyzer. A little bit fast. Come on. Fight. There we go. Oh, so close to another level. I'm out of Pokemon. You think we're just leaving just a trail of individuals that are knocked out and waiting for a bunch of, like, paramedics or whatnot to come back and heal them or collect them or whatever? Alright, I forgot that there's more Pokemon outside of this place. Pokemon? No, trainers. That's the word we're looking for. I'm gonna collect the item over here. Nanab. It's also known as a banana. For now, I'm going to rest here at the Pokemon Center. Team Rocket will do anything for the sake of money. There's no job too dirty and no deed too heinous, no crime too wicked. I saw Cubone's mother trying to escape from Team Rocket. She was killed trying to get away. You know how Cubone species wear skulls, right? People will pay a lot for one. Old school Pokemon where they use words like killed. Anyways, I believe this is a good place to go ahead and save the call an episode. When we return, I quite need to go back and get him a chop. Maybe an Onyx too. But we'll see how that goes later on. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying the series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.